emergency will be lifted and all special measures orders will come to an end, and we will then embark on a new normal. Many thought when this day came that COVID would be over. Unfortunately, COVID is not over. We continue to see circulation of the virus. It has been a tricky and persistent nemesis from the beginning. On many occasions, we thought we were almost out of the woods and COVID threw us another curveball. And here we are 2 years and several variants later. COVID is still with us in the form of a milder illness. Our active case count is now 3,675, and our total case count to date is 28,103. We know that the actual number of people in our province that have had COVID is much higher, likely about 15 to 20% of our population. The combination of a milder variant, a high vaccination rate, and growing immunity through natural infection is significantly reducing the impact of COVID-19. Despite the fact we have community spread, our hospitalization rate remains stable and manageable, and we currently have 20 people hospitalized due to COVID-19 severity. This tells us that the time is right to take the next step in reopening. As I indicated last week, some public health measures will stay with us. Masking will continue to be strongly recommended, at least until mid-April. When we start to see milder weather and activities moving outdoors, we expect this COVID wave to subside. Good hygiene will always be important, so ensuring we have clean hands and covering our coughs and sneezes helps keep everyone healthy. It is also important to stay home if you are sick. Self-isolation and testing for cases and contacts are not under special measures orders and will still be in effect after March 14th. So please refer to our website for the latest guidance if you test positive for COVID or are a contact of a case. COVID-19 vaccines will continue to be available. I strongly encourage everyone who is eligible to get vaccinated, whether it's a primary series or booster. Even if you have been infected with COVID, you should still get vaccinated or boosted. Once your symptoms have resolved and your isolation is finished, you can receive the vaccine. We will continue to look to guidance from the National Advisory Committee on Immunization with regard to the future use of COVID-19 vaccines. We may need to adapt again in the fall as cold weather approaches and as we start to move our activities indoors. We know that respiratory viruses start to circulate more, and COVID will more than likely be among them. We don't know just what that will look like or how well our immunity will hold up over time, and it may mean new approaches to managing the virus and pivoting once again. We know that for a very small segment of the population, COVID-19 will be a severe illness, and most of those people will go on to recover. However, it is statistically inevitable that with thousands of cases, we will lose some people to COVID-19. We see the same pattern annually with influenza, which can be a very serious respiratory illness for some people. Sadly, we are reporting 4 new deaths to